Hey guys, it's LeonMarvel here. I'm going to give you a merge tactics tier list and what I think about it. And you guys let me know what you think in the comments, if you agree with it, if you don't agree with it. But this is what I think is the tier list. I might move a couple of units up or down, so I haven't kind of finalized all of it. But I feel like this is generally where they belong. Let's get started. We're going to do the Dark Goblin being trash. He's really trash. Like, he literally, and I'm always considering 3-star or higher. He can get higher, but he's useless. Like, his damage is poor, his attack speed is poor, his usefulness, his trait is literally just to multiply, and then sell him and get like 7 elixir and call it a day. Like, literally, it's for him to get you to cycle around to your best combination, your best build. So yeah, he's useless otherwise. I've had him 4-star, I've had him 3-star. He does good damage early game, but again, and I say this again, overall, make a small comment about this. Unless you're playing Spirit Empress and you have a good loadout, a good sell pattern, or a good field ability where they tell you, hey, the first unit is free, like that one. That's a really good one for Spirit Empress, because she basically can just steamroll like crazy. But to be honest with you, the Spirit Empress versus the King, it's not too many it's not too many things where like you'll be able to make a lot of elixir. Like, Spirit Empress struggles unless you have you're using her, unless you're just merging pretty much. So all that to say, you're not going to be playing the game. Most people are going to be playing King. You're not going to be playing King to win in the early game at all. Like, that's stupid. Like, you're literally going to be trying to set up your build. So your goal in the beginning is to actually lose at least 2 matches, but to eliminate as many units off the field except for that one. So if you're eliminating a player from like that round, if you're winning, you don't benefit at all, that's actually a benefit to them, because they're gaining. If they're the King, they're gaining elixir. They're going to come back on your ass. So that is actually a detriment. And so early game, where he would be kind of okay, is not good. Same for Bomber. Like, Bomber, yeah, he can do pretty good splash damage. His range sucks though. So like, as soon as somebody gets Princess, it's over. It's over for him. No matter what star level he is, Princess is splashing him to hell. Like, literally, sure, I think Princess does like 500 damage with 2-star. She's crazy. Like, literally, like, that's half his health in 2 shots. Like, he's done if he's a 3-star. And I've wrecked so many like Goblin in-game builds, which I don't know anybody that's running Goblin in-game. The only Goblin that stands a chance, and he's up here, we'll get to him. Barbarian, I think he's trash. He's up there. He has pretty good synergy with when you're trying to run the classics for the heals. But as a unit, I will always pick the Knight over him, because the Knight's traits are just broken. They're really good at high level. And he has the damage and attack speed that might be better. I don't know exact numbers, but to me, the Knight feels like a better character. You don't see too many Barbarians make it in game. Like, you almost always see a Knight. That's the 3-star Knight. 3-star Knight is pretty good. He's good health. He's just all around. He's the guy. Like, and I like all his traits. Yeah, so he's a better tank than Barbarian by far. So yeah, that's the bottom tier. Early mid game. So the way mid tier will be like early. Like, there are some field bonuses that, I know I'm not saying the name of these classifications right. Just bear with me. But there are some that are very good that require you to win. Like, there's some, like, if you knock out somebody in the beginning, you get 5 elixir. Then yeah, hell yeah, you're gonna run that, and that's a benefit to kind of like push and continue to win. But for the most part, you're gonna be kind of laying back in a cut, trying to get to your optimal build in the beginning. But when you have to win in the early game, a lot of these cards are what you're gonna go for. You're gonna go for the Knight and like the P.E.K.K.A. together, make like that armor bonus. So you're gonna win that round for sure if you get P.E.K.K.A. and Knight together. And they always seem to kind of be PB and J in the beginning. And I always get like the early win because of that. Those two are very good. unless you're up against like a princess or another 5-star. But even these two, like Stomp, a 5-star. Same thing for Executioner. He's very good in the beginning. Like he's gonna clean up. He's 5-star. He's really good. And then Dark Goblin is very good for a very cheap beginning round, and to start with, to kind of start building your goblin, not the literal goblin machine, but just like your machine of selling the goblins for elixir. That's really the goal. When you're going to play goblins, you are going to sell them. It is very hard to kind of think about that sometimes, because you're like, oh wow, this 4-star goblin, spear goblin might help me pull through. No, he won't. I'll tell you right now, you better sell that and use your elixir to get like even a 2-star Valkyrie, or you know what I'm saying? Like I would take a 1-star princess over a 4-star spear goblin. And I'm not even joking. Like literally, she puts in more work. Period. Because he only hits 1 target. I'm not gonna keep shit on Dark Spear Goblin. I'm just gonna try to keep it on Dark Goblin. Stab Goblin, because he is pretty good. His trait is good. He has the assassin class, which is very good. And literally, to be honest with you, the archer and the assassin meta right now is very strong. That's literally all you see is people going for assassins or people going to archers, because that's the other classes are not that great. And you would think like Ace would be really good. Ace feels like it should be awesome, but I think they were scared to go with that because of P.E.K.K.A. Because P.E.K.K.A, if you give him a 3-star, he is a literal machine. Like it's hard to take him down. And you have him with other 3-stars, it's done. Literally, like if you see the P.E.K.K.A, you see Mega Knight, you see another like the Executioner, and you're not prepared with like one of the top meta builds like this, like that will wreck Assassin, honestly, because you're not getting past a 3-star P.E.K.K.A. I've yet to see a 4-star P.E.K.K.A, honestly. Like, I think that's almost impossible, unless it has like a good field bonus. But I'm rambling. To be for real, I really feel like Mega Knight should be a little stronger. But his 3-star he's definitely more of a support, which is weird to me. I feel like he should not be a support unit, but he really is in this game. I give him that. But his splash range as a 3-star is amazing. So that's why he's so high. Executioner, going back to him, yes, he's very good as a 3-star, but he really is dependent on the mode. Like I will only play him like there's a mode that supports him, like a field mode. But like I don't know, Executioner, I've kind of fallen off a little bit with him in favor of Princess. The Executioner's range is crazy though, I ain't gonna lie to you. And his attack speed can be increased, not like Clash Royale mode where he has to wait for the axe to come back. Like he really will attack faster. Like I respect that. But his damage is not great, even as a 3-star. He's a good support unit, but I almost want to put him. I really do like 3-star Stab Goblin. You just have to pull him back a little bit. You gotta pull him back just a little bit and let him finish off people rather than put him in the front line. You put him in the front lines, he's dying very, very fast. But your goal is to position him so that he can catch up, because his move speed, to be honest with you, I feel like he's the fastest move speed in the game. And his attack speeds were fast. I feel like he's one of the fastest units in the game. As far as like getting across the field, getting in the back row, you don't have to worry about putting him in the front lines. Put him like three rows back and watch. Like they'll be attacking everybody else, and he'll avoid like bombs and stuff because he's so quick. And then he'll just finish off a lot of units. I've won a lot with Stab Goblin 3-star, more than I have with Execution 3-star. With Bandit, I feel like her 3-star pops off really well. I feel like I almost want to edge her out. I would put her ahead of the Mega Knight. The problem with Mega Knight and Bandit versus Mega Knight is that Bandit will get in the back row with her dash and start kicking ass, but then she'll dash right back into the middle of the battle ahead and like leave units alive and die. It's like, bro, come on. So for that inconsistency, like the The Mega Knight will at least splash in the back row sometimes, like jump all the way to hell over there and wreck shop, and then stay it back there, like, because that's where the majority of the units will be at. So his skill is a little bit more consistent than the Bandit. Same thing for the Golden Knight. I think his skill, once it pops off, it's pretty good. It's not that much damage that he does. It's not like double damage or anything crazy like that. It's a little bit bonus damage, is what I guess they say in the text. And it helps finish off units. And he's just like, if he's like at the very end, he's another one where, like with Stab Goblin, you pull him back. You don't really let him fight in the front, even though the temptation there is to help him get his ability off by keeping him in the mix. He's weak. His damage is weak. His health is low. He's not that great. He can't survive the barrage. Like, you're literally throwing him to the fire. So it's best to just let him kind of even the odds and dash around the field with, units that have already kind of gotten weak. If you have in your pocket skeleton, giant skeleton, then he's finishing off those people. That's the whole point. So that's the build I have with him. I actually pair him pretty well with giant skeleton sometimes, and let giant skeleton blow up, and then he'll be right there to kind of mop up everybody. And same thing with the Skeleton King. Same thing. Let the bomb blow off, and then Skeleton King mops up and then makes clones. Like Naruto. I really don't like the Goblin Machine as much as I started off. I really like Goblin Machine. At first I was like, oh, he's killing that back row like that. They can't even attack. But because of the meta, maybe he would be a lot better if not for the meta. So the only thing he's supposed to destroy, like, he's supposed to stop like back row attack. But the problem is, because Archer class is so broken, like the time that elapses still goes on. Like, he'll pause the units, sure, but once they start, they still pick back up on that DPS. So they are still going fast. Like, it's not delaying. It's not like a stun. Like, the DPS is still going to be high, and they're still melting things. Because if you have which you do have to have for that build, a very strong tank, at least 2 strong tanks, like, he's going down, he's pretty squishy. I mean, he's a goblin. So Valkyrie's taking him down, 3-star Valkyrie takes him down, and then, like, all that's for nothing. Like, you literally have a unit wasting a slot because he didn't kill anybody in the back row unless they were 1-star. Like, he barely kills 2-star. He'll leave 2-star units in the back row alive. So he's not quite strong enough to finish him off on his own. He just softens them up or delays it, but that's not the problem. You have to wipe out the back row for it to be any good, so that's why he's weak. I do still prioritize him over... No, I will almost say she's a little better than him, just because of her traits. Her traits, because she gets that... she gets that bonus. The only reason why she's tying with... yeah, the only reason why I'm saying she ties with Golden Knight, I was going to say that she go higher than these two guys. No, not as a solo unit. As a solo unit, which we're looking at, I feel like if she's in her group of archers, then she's really good. But outside of that, like in the beginning game, early game, whatever, she's not that great. She does have a good amount of HP and a good amount of DPS, but she's just mid by herself. Like, she's just literally average range card. Like, you're not going to be doing anything really too devastating with her, and she only attacks 1 unit. So, like, solo 1v1 type units, I don't really look at too strongly. Knight is trash. He's like almost in trash tier. The only reason why he isn't in trash tier is because he does have strategic use. So sometimes if you can snipe somebody that's putting a good unit in the front, like, he'll like snipe Valkyrie and knock her all the way in the back, and her movement speed is so slow, sometimes she'll get bogged up by everybody in the back row and don't even come to the front row. Like, literally, that one little disruption can win you the match. And you can have him as a 1-star. If I so happen to merge him to get like extra merge bone, like to cycle and get extra elixir for merging, I will make him a 2-star, but I will never make him a 3-star. I will never intentionally make him a 2-star. Like, you use him to do what he needs to do, his ability, which is to dash and stun for a long time. I think it's 1 whole second, like a 1 actual human world second, not like an in-game second. And that's a long time. and he pushes them. Like, I guess if you get him a 2-star, he does push farther. I think he'll push them like 3-4 times, something crazy like that. But after he uses his trait, he's total trash. His attack speed is slow, his HP is slow, he's weaker than a knight. He's just not good. Like, he gets melted so easy. Even as a 3-star, he's trash. So that's the only saving grace, is that sometimes I have a pocket knight to just win a match and kind of throw off a person, and then they think you're going to play knight again. Then you can sell them, and then you like skeleton bomber. Skeleton king, skeleton bomber. Then that's what I play mind games like that with him, because he's cheap. You cycle with him, you keep him in the back pocket, and you have to be doing these guys. You cannot leave your row so empty. Like, you have to have some pocket characters. Once you get like a 2-star bomber, keep him. Keep a 2-star bomber. Don't sell it. Keep a 1-star knight. Keep them, because they're good like adjustments you can make in the end game, because you don't want to get stuck and then the person just continues to level up their build. You want to have them switch their build up, because they're like, oh shoot, he switched to assassin class, now I have to pivot. No, once you have like pocket characters like these guys in the top tier, you will win a lot more frequently. Skeleton King is awesome because he makes clones and he has a lot of HP and he splashes. I mean, that's just kind of common sense, but I would put him in the bottom of this row. Valkyrie, top tier, awesome. 3-star, oh, she's living for a long time. She's slow, but she does attack multiple units, and her traits are awesome. So yeah, she's really good. Skeleton Bomber, I almost want to say, actually Skeleton Bomber I put, that's so close, they're like neck and neck. I would say no, Valkyrie's the more robust unit and the one that survives the most, but Skeleton is right. I would put them almost equal because they have different uses. Like Skeleton Bomber 3-star is awesome, like it just wrecks and it pauses so long and it damages so high. And it's like you can just throw it and forget it. Like you're literally not thinking when you put the Skeleton Bomber up there. His traits suck. So I think that's the reason why I will pull him back a little bit. Because nobody's using the HP reduction trait, really. It's not that powerful, honestly. Same thing for Skeleton King, that's why he drops down. So now, the top tier, and no one's surprised. Now, the real problem is find out who is the absolute best. And I feel like the absolute best is the princess. In all tiers, she's powerful. Every single tier. Once you put a princess on the field, the presence is known. I almost sometimes don't put the princess on the field in the early game because she will win and I'll be trying to lose on purpose so I can get some elixir. So she's that powerful. Like she will take out, I've seen a 3-star princess take out a P.E.K.K.A, like a half health P.E.K.K.A by herself, like literally. But she's of course has the attack speed boosted up, but still, it's like, damn, like she's really powerful at DPS, and her criticals when they hit hard. Like I don't know, because of her DPS and that splash, it's broken, man. Like she needs like a nerf. The next one is a Dark Album. His DPS, his solo DPS is sickening, literally. And if you put heals on him, he will not die. Like he has a lot of health. Like he's really strong and fast. Like it's broken like hell. The only other two would be I almost want to do this, to be honest with you, because no, I'm gonna put it back because she's good because she can go to the back row. Sometimes the undead king, I forget his name, he's good in some modes, especially the mode where his DPS can get him more kills. Like he will stun lock the P.E.K.K.A. He's a P.E.K.K.A killer. Like he literally will stun lock P.E.K.K.A. There's nothing he can do. Any star level. I mean I literally have put a 2-star against a 3-star P.E.K.K.A and won the game. And it was a full health P.E.K.K.A. Like literally he was going to town on that P.E.K.K.A. Really unfair. And everybody know why the Archer Princess, Archer Queen is broken, because she can hit multiple units and go invisible. And she's clutched out so many games for me. Like you can have like a 1-star and still clutch out, but not in the end game, not against like a 3-star. Like unless you're cleaning up what everything else has happened, like her attack damage is not that great. But it's enough to kind of chip out, So she's like a cheese queen. Really, that's her name. But yeah, this is the tier list, guys. Like, and I'm gonna make like a build tier list, I guess, like for the builds right now in the meta. But I can tell you right now, it's going to be assassin and the the archer class. So yeah, if I had to pick, it would be this build, and then because the thing is like with these builds is like they're so flexible because they only require 3 units. So like yeah, you can make so many variations of it. So like this is the variation you can have for you can actually do a assassin and a archery build, which is crazy to me. So that to me is sick. Like that to me is like all right, we really are only playing these two to be honest with you. And there's like some units that are really kind of like you have to have them to kind of make the build, to make the builds. And to be honest with you, it's going to be, as far as builds like synergies, it's going to be these right here, this and Valkyrie. Like that's basically it. Like any other unit, you're gonna have that bomber in the background for like blowing people up and switching that out, and maybe the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. being on the bottom, Valkyrie being up here. Yeah, that's what that would look like. This would be the strongest tier, the strongest build, and then this would be like the second strongest, and this would be all the cards that go in that. Yep. So like if you wanted to, it would be like that for like a strictly archer build, that, and then this, or it would be like I said, these two, all 3 of these here for that, or it would be this Valkyrie that for like a 6 for that. You would have the bomber in the front, and you would have I'm being silly right now. You have the Valkyrie like that, and then you would have this would be kind of the order of attack. Honestly, you don't really care about the knight, you just use it for its bonus, and that's basically it. Then that would kind of wipe the entire arena. So yeah, guys, this is hope this was helpful to you. I hope that you can comment and let me know what you think about merge tactics and the game. I admit I am addicted to it. It's weird. I don't want to say it's fun. It is fun. It's just weird. It has some problems, but I think I want to see where else they're going to do with it, because right now it is brain dead as far as like the builds and stuff, and there's some problems with it that I don't like, and maybe I'll make a video about that. But yeah, this has gone on long enough. I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys think. Peace out.